here on YouTube there are like plenty of videos telling you about how to reach 1000 subscribers and how starting YouTube it changed their lives, but I don't think that none of them is really covering like one of the biggest topic, that is how much of a struggle it is for small creators to start and grow a YouTube channel. So in this video I want to share some of my opinions and experience about this, since I have this YouTube channel for more than 3 years now, and even though there is no success to it, the main reasons is that I didn't do enough videos over these years, but there are reasons for that. And the first one, I think, is that it's very time consuming to make any kind of videos, especially at the beginning, because there is a lot of struggle in learning how to talk to a camera. It's very weird, like before you're used to talk to a person, look in their face, and now you're looking at the objective of a camera that doesn't give you any emotion, any feedback when you talk. And also you need to just look at this one point, because otherwise the video, it looks like you're not talking to your viewers, you're looking at a random point behind their back or something. So this is something you need to learn if you want to start making videos. Then you need to learn about all these things, the lighting and the editing, and this gives a lot of complexity to it. So I think one of the struggles is to really beat procrastination, because you see adding up all these things you need to do in order to even make one video, and therefore it blocks you, like to really find the motivation to do it. An example for me was that if I wanted to record a video, I needed to make the setup for a recording, picking up the camera, putting it on a stand, making the lighting, and since I always lived in kind of small apartments, I could not just keep the setup there, because I was living in the apartment, so I needed space to move around, and I was basically setting it up every time I wanted to make a video. And this is getting even more difficult to get started, because you have an additional step to do even before start recording. So in addition to all of this, when you start posting your first videos, probably you're gonna get no results. Basically nobody's gonna watch them because they're not picked up by the algorithm. Probably they're not really that good because it's your first attempt of making videos. So if you don't have a strong motivation of keep making videos, it's gonna be very difficult to stick to it. And probably this is one of the main advice that I'm giving to myself as well, because I'm not being consistent with, is to try your motivation. Like, why are you starting YouTube? In my case, I always wanted to not make it my main side hustle, since I was having a full-time job and side projects, so the time was never so much to make videos, and it was easy to just skip one week, skip a second week, and in the end maybe it passes months and I didn't do any videos. But that's also because I didn't have a clear view of what to do with my YouTube channel. And honestly, I started because I was inspired by other creators to show their experience and make some tutorial-like videos about like productivity, or maybe some topic they are expert about. In my case, was more related to IT, and I wanted to talk about how to make businesses like startups and this kind of things that I like, and this is what I work on in my spare time. And I wanted to use this channel as well as documenting my journey on making the startups, and this is something I want to restart focusing on in this year. So let's see how it will work out. But first of all, I needed to fix my main issue, that is to beat all these other struggles and procrastination due to the complexity of starting and making videos. Luckily, a few months ago, I bought this DJI camera. I took it also to record like my travels abroad. I've been to Indonesia and Japan. But one thing that I like is that it's very simple. I just plug the microphone, it's connected. I don't need to make a complex setup. It has its own stand. I just need to find a place where to put it. And with just another light there, basically the setup is done. I can just record, and I don't need to make any complex setup as I was doing before when I was using another Canon camera. That was much more of a struggle. Also already published another video made in this way where I'm trying to put very little editing, just basically combining all the clips that I have, removing some bubbling here and there without putting an effect, anything. And this is probably one of the main reasons that it's easy for me to just publish this video. That of course it works well with this kind of bubbling video where I just talk about some opinions of a subject compared to maybe a tutorial or other more explanatory videos where you need more engagement to keep it up. So let's say this kind of format of videos is good when you want to try to be more realistic and share opinions like I'm doing now. And I think it's important, if you want to be consistent, is to try to be authentic of what you're really up to. Like if you want to share like me a journey or your experiences, don't focus too much on like the numbers, like subscriptions or views. Like honestly, probably is the main factor that makes you stop if you want to focus on that. What you should focus on is, I'm sharing my opinion, I'm sharing my experience, and this is what I like, this is what I want to do. So the important thing is to just popping up videos. So your focus should be making videos that nobody will watch. It's okay. Like you are making experience, you are sharing your experience. So I think that is the main goal you should be up to. And this is what I want to try this year. And let's see how it goes. Maybe it will work, maybe it doesn't. But in any case, it will have worked for me because I did what I wanted to do. But also we'll try to do some of other videos that are maybe more guides or more structured video with specific steps. There is one that is on the making, and basically I will have somebody that is helping me with editing, so in this way I don't need to spend myself too much time. I just do my minimum editing, and then I just give for the more advanced. And let's see how it goes also for this. So I will say, to sum it up, is to understand, if you're starting a new YouTube channel, is to realize that there is all this struggle that you're going through, because there is a lot of complexity to deal with. It's not just about creativity, it's about all these other skills that you need to master in order to make good videos or engaging videos. And I will say to just start with whatever you have. Don't focus too much on learning the most difficult equipment and techniques. Just try to find what works for you with simple equipment, simple editing, and go from there. Trying to learn, try to have fun in the process, and not to focus too much on all these analytics and statistics, because you shouldn't really care on that when you start. So let me know, guys, what you think about this. If you have other struggles to talk about that maybe we can discuss even in other videos, and let me know if you have anything else that you want to share. So thank you, guys, and see you in the next video.